Show the shower head. Works. So it's getting kind of late, but I still want to work on this. So I'm gonna try to get this done tonight. So what this is it's like an inlet for the shower. So it'll allow us to turn from hot water to cold water. So it's got this hot water inlet right there, and then it's got this cold water inlet on the left side. And the top part will go into the shower head. The bottom is what would go to a bathtub, but we won't have a bathtub. So I got to put this through the wall. Put this through the wall, and then use the handle. Put the handle on the other side. So I decided where I'm gonna put it. I made a little hole so I'll know where to put this at, but I'm gonna cut a bigger hole into the wall so that I can put this in. And so I just use this little shower handle, the part that the shower handle goes on. I use that to measure the size hole. So I'm gonna try this drill bit. I think it should make the perfect size hole. In there like that. Should be about the size of what I need. Perfect hole. Feel the breeze outside. So yeah. So this, see if it's the right size. I might need to make it a little bit bigger. Let's see. So that should go in there. So now I'm gonna try size up. It's just a little bit bigger from the last one. So I had to kind of scrape the circle a little bit until it fit, but it fits on there pretty good. I'll probably put some silicone sealant or something to seal inside of there. But yeah, I'll show you what it looks like on the other side. So it's pretty dark out here right now. My phone battery is low, so I can't use the flash, but that's what it looks like on the other side. So you can see I'm gonna have to use that sealant around the edges to seal in those gaps. But pretty much all I need to do is add this piece. Hopefully I don't make it fall out. Pretty much I'll put that in. Alright, so it got too dark last night. I'm out of breath because I was just running, playing with Layla. But anyway, you can see the trench. It's already got water in it. The plan is for the water to flow all the way down, but that'll be another later project. Right now I'm just focusing on the shower. So you can see last night I put in the shower handle, so this will be able to, how we'll turn the hot and cold water coming from the hot water heater. And then above right here I'm gonna put the actual shower head. So I'm gonna work on this now. I gotta work on the inside. Well, first I gotta screw this in. It's not in place, so I'm gonna figure out exactly how it needs to be positioned. I'm gonna screw in these little points to hold it in. Once I got it screwed in place, I'll run the water lines to it. So it's a hot water line on this side, a cold water line on that side, and then the water line will go up to the shower head. So I'll start on that now, and we'll get to it. So now I put Teflon tape on each one of the inlets. So now I'm gonna take this little 1/2-inch barb adapter fitting, and I'm gonna just pretty much screw it on all of these. So I cut a square through here. It's kind of a hassle, but I was able to cut a square, so now I can put the PEX tubing through here. I'm trying to decide whether or not I'm gonna cut these ones or not. But yeah, either way, I'm gonna have to run the line in through this way. So now this is what I've got so far. I kind of had to quit recording because it's just kind of a hassle sometimes, and it's pretty late. Just trying to get stuff done. So you can see we got a little makeshift shower set up. I got most of the frame done. I just got to kind of finish the roof. But yeah, so I've got that part of the frame done. It's on the pallet, and then you can see here we got this trench. So you'll see the trench is already kind of working. I didn't even think it would flow that well, but it's been flowing pretty good. It's hard to tell on camera. It's even hard to tell in person right now, unless you look far down. But you can see there's a slope. This is kind of the highest point right here, and it just slopes down. We got a bunch of junk, some burn barrels and different stuff, but it'll slope downward. And so I'm gonna put a little French drain in here. I'm gonna have a pipe, a perforated pipe, surrounded by some gravel if I can. I don't know how much gravel that will take though. It's gonna be kind of expensive, but it'd be pretty cool to have a little drainage system. And so I'll have the drain going all the way down. I'm not sure how far I'll do the gravel. I might even just fill this up with gravel and just have the pipe, I don't know, maybe less gravel or something. But either way, I'm gonna have it go this way, and I like it for it to pipe into a garden. So we'll put a little garden in this area somewhere along here. That'll be like our personal use garden. And further down there will be our little crop field, where it's a little bit greener right now. We'll be growing stuff over there. And so what I'm doing with the shower, so I got the shower head set up. I got the little handle. It's not completely in place. I got to get some bolts to hold this in place, but it should be somewhat functional once I get it hooked up. And we got the shower head. I might have to put some silicone on it and also on this, but pretty much we have the shower head, the handle. And so this handle right here will go on. So that will be how we can turn from hot to cold water using this handle. And the shower head, I'll have a little handheld shower head on there. And so over here, we got the hot water heater. It's not connected to it right now, but it'll connect to a tube like this. This tube will just go right into this little bar PEX fitting. And so this will be where the hot water comes out. The water is already going in because we've been using it. But I had to take this connection off, and so I'm gonna have this will be the outlet for hot water. So I have hot water that goes back into the house for the sink, and it'll go to the shower. And then I'm also have hot water outside to where I can use it on the IPC totes, and hopefully that'll keep it from freezing. I'm gonna try to just circulate warm water into the tanks to keep them above freezing temperature. So yeah, we'll see if it works out. I don't know if it will. If not, I'll have to figure out a different way to heat the pipes, or might even eventually I'd like to build around this whole setup. But for now, this is going to be kind of somewhat like this. And so the shower will be fully enclosed. I'll probably eventually put a door on this end so it can go in and out from outside. But for now, I'm just trying to get closed up because it's about to get pretty cold. And so yeah, we should be able to take some pretty good showers. And so the drainage, I'm gonna have a drainage in the shower pipe, and I plan on just having that pipe flow into this trench system, where this water will have a pipe that flows down into our crop fields. So that way we'll limit how much water we waste. Like all our wastewater will actually be used for irrigation and things. At least that's the plan. So we'll see if it works. And so now on this end, I got the shower, and then I've got these two PEX lines. One is hot water, the other is cold water. And so this is the hot water line that I showed earlier, that outlet coming from the hot water heater. It's a tankless hot water heater. And so that line comes here, brings in the hot water. And so the source of it is this line right here, which comes from the filtration system. Got some lights in the way. But yeah, so pretty much this is our water system so far. And so the water that comes from the IBC totes comes in through this tube here. You can see the PVC, half-inch PVC that goes to half-inch PEX pipe, and it comes all the way through here to the filter. I mean, not filter, the water pump. This is a water pump. Can be used for like RVs and things. We've got a little backflow preventer, which just keeps the water flowing in one direction to the accumulator tank, which is supposed to help build pressure, but I feel like I need a bigger one. But it's supposed to help hold more pressure in the system so that the pump doesn't always have to keep running. And so coming from the accumulator tank, it comes down to this valve, which leads up to one side. We have the water filters. To the other side goes to another valve, because eventually I'm gonna connect this outside to a water hose, and so I'm not too worried about that water going through the filter. But for the water that does go through the filter, it'll go through this pre-filter first. I'll probably adjust it so that it points downward. But it goes through the pre-filter, and then it goes into these 2 filters. It's a 2-stage filter. It's also got these pressure gauges up here. So the filters have got this 5 micron sediment filter, and then another 5 micron. It's a carbon activated carbon block filter. And so it goes through these 2 filters, comes up through this PEX pipe here. I got another valve so I can control the main water line. From there, it splits into 2. This one goes to hot water, and this one goes to cold water. It would have been a lot better if I would have made this a red PEX pipe. This shows hot water lines, but it's not that serious to me. It's just a lot cheaper to just use the material I had. So it's all blue lines. So this goes to the hot water line. I got the valve on it so I can stop it or open it if I ever want to. Got the same thing for the cold water line. And then it goes through. So for the hot water, it leads into here. This is the inlet for that hot water heater. And so this pipe goes into the hot water heater, and then this comes out with hot water. So it's still cold at this point. It goes in, and then once it comes out hot to whatever temperature I set it to. And so from there it'll flow up into this where it'll split again. And so this will be a hot water line. One will go to the shower, and then the other will go to the sink, which you still have to build. And so I've also got the same thing for the cold water line. One will go to the shower, and then the other will go to the sink. And I'll put some valves on it. I gotta get another couple of valves, but put valves on that, connect it to the water or to the shower. We have shower outside. And so yeah, this is the basic system set up right now. Eventually I plan on expanding it and improving it. But for now, this is what we've got. I'm gonna eventually put a UV light on here, in another filter. But yeah, pretty simple, really. A basic setup. So now I got it all done. Got everything connected. I've got it going. This way it goes into the shower. Goes to the shower head. Got the hot water here and the cold water here. And I got it going down here because I'll run these 2 lines to the sink. So I'll have a hot water line and cold water line once I finish setting up the sink. And so I'm going to test it, check for any leaks, and we'll see how well it works. Hopefully it works out. So I got the water pump going. It just stopped. So it looks like it's so good so far. Let's see, I don't see anything leaking. I need to check the outside though. I was worried about this because I don't know if it was screwed on all the way. So far I don't see any leaks, but it might be leaking a little bit on the outside. Let's see. So this is the outside. I've got this valve so that I can put hot water into the tanks, store some hot water, try to regulate the temperature a little bit. I don't see any leaks, so I'm gonna test it out. We'll see if it works. Hopefully I set it up right. I don't know, we'll see. Let me step back because I don't want it to get on me. It's kind of chilly. Let's see here. Show the shower head. It works. Let's see if the hot water works. You can see the water getting hotter.
Got the hot water heater. So the water is at 70 degrees now. You can feel it getting warmer. So it's working, it's pretty warm. So it works. See, the water is at like 100 degrees right now. So it can get pretty hot. It just keeps going up. You can hear the pump. Let me turn this off because now I'm wasting water. But it works. That's really good. I'm pretty happy. So now that what's next is I gotta encase this, close it in so that the cold air isn't blasting this. But yeah, I'm glad it worked out. It's pretty cool.
Layla!
Look at them pups.